If you're over 60 and feel your strength draining away each day, or you're afraid you won't be able to get up on your own anymore, this video isn't just important, it's your chance to rewrite your body's future. As an expert in functional nutrition and muscle regeneration for over 15 years, I'm going to reveal a secret that conventional medicine seems to have forgotten. What you're about to discover about 5 common fruits could be the best-kept secret to rebuilding your muscles and safeguarding your independence. Your independence is priceless, and nature holds the key. And today, you're going to receive that key in your hands. Imagine waking up one day and realizing you can no longer get out of bed without a struggle. Your muscles feel like jelly, and the simple task of going to the bathroom becomes a painful odyssey. You find yourself trapped, dependent, and the world outside, full of life, seems increasingly distant. The sound of your knees cracking, the feeling of weakness when trying to hold something heavy. After age 40, we lose about 8% of our muscle mass per decade. After 70, that rate can double to 15% per decade. This process has a name: sarcopenia. Sarcopenia affects up to 50% of people over 80, being a primary risk factor for falls, which result in 300,000 hospitalizations for hip fractures annually in the United States alone. But if you thought loss of strength was just part of aging and inevitable, wait until you discover how the industry has hidden from you the simplicity of solutions that fit right in your fruit bowl. Point 1. The red fruit that activates cell regeneration. You might be thinking that fruits are just diet supplements, but what I'm about to reveal will completely change your perspective. Studies show that adequate intake of vitamin C and antioxidants, abundant in fruits, can reduce the risk of sarcopenia by up to 30% in older adults, compared to diets poor in these nutrients. The first fruit on our list isn't just a fruit. It's a biochemical laboratory disguised as a natural dessert. I'm talking about cherries and pomegranates. These red gems contain anthocyanins, compounds that literally enter your muscle cells and activate regeneration mechanisms. Feel the dark red juice dripping, the slightly tart taste that awakens your senses. Every sip is like hitting the reset button on your muscles. Susan, 72 years old, started feeling weakness in her legs, difficulty climbing stairs in her building. She needed help carrying groceries from the supermarket. She loved walking but was giving up. When she discovered the power of these red fruits and started consuming 2 daily servings, something extraordinary happened. In just 3 weeks, she already felt more firmness in her legs. Science explains, anthocyanins reduce inflammation that literally devours your muscles from within. It's like extinguishing a silent fire you didn't even know existed. You need to consume at least 2 servings of these red fruits daily, preferably at breakfast or as an afternoon snack, when your body is most receptive to regeneration. But if you thought eating any red fruit would solve everything, you're mistaken. The next secret will reveal why 87% of people are wasting the power of fruits. Point 2. The secret citrus for protein synthesis. You eat protein, but your muscles keep weakening. The problem isn't the protein, it's what happens to it inside your body. The citrus I'm about to reveal isn't the common orange you know. It's kiwi, the fruit with more vitamin C per gram than any other available on the market. Vitamin C is essential for collagen synthesis, the protein that literally holds your muscles together and keeps them functional. Without it, you can eat all the protein in the world and still lose muscle mass. Imagine the vibrant green pulp, the explosive flavor that awakens every cell in your mouth. Feel the small, crunchy seeds, each one loaded with nutrients your muscles crave. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that older adults with adequate vitamin C levels had 3 times more preserved muscle mass than those with deficiencies. Robert, 68 years old, ignored the signs of increasing weakness. He preferred processed and convenient foods with little fruit and vegetables. He thought real food was nonsense. He suffered a serious fall trying to get up from his chair, resulting in a femur fracture. Recovery was slow and painful, requiring intensive physical therapy and months of dependency. Today, he deeply regrets not paying attention to the signs. If he had included just 1 kiwi a day in his diet, his story could be completely different. Consume 1 serving of kiwi in the morning or before physical activities. This ensures the necessary vitamin C to protect your muscles against oxidative stress throughout the day. You might be eating the right fruit, but in the wrong way, losing 80% of its power. But if you thought the secret was just eating more fruits, wait until you discover the true silent threat that's stealing your muscles, even when you're eating well. Point 3. The antioxidant berry that protects your muscle fibers. Your muscles are under attack 24 hours a day. Free radicals, unstable molecules produced by your own metabolism, are literally destroying your muscle fibers at this very moment. Blueberries and strawberries aren't just tasty fruits. They are soldiers in a microscopic war happening inside your body right now. These berries contain extraordinary levels of specific antioxidants that neutralize free radicals before they can damage your precious muscle fibers. Close your eyes and imagine the moment you bite into a fresh blueberry. The small burst of flavor, the dark juice staining your lips, the natural sweetness that needs no sugar. Researchers at Harvard University discovered that people who regularly consumed berries had 23% less age-related muscle loss than those who didn't. The average cost of a hip fracture hospitalization can exceed $50,000. The cost of adding these berries to your diet? Less than $50 per week. A 1,000-fold difference between prevention and treatment. Do you prefer to spend on a hospital or on life? Add half a cup of berries to your yogurt, shake, or fruit salad 3 to 4 times a week. This simple action creates a protective shield around your muscles. Susan, whom I mentioned before, didn't just include the red fruits. She added blueberries to her breakfast. In 6 months, she regained the strength to climb 3 flights of stairs without getting winded. She went back to carrying her own bags and, most importantly, felt the energy to play with her grandchildren at the park without fear of falling. She now feels 20 years younger. Your independence is priceless, and nature holds the key. You are holding that key right now. If you've made it this far, it's because your health and independence are absolute priorities. Comment your age and the city you're watching us from. See how many are in the same situation, seeking this vital transformation. Feel part of a community that chose to actively fight for its vitality. Most people focus only on protein, but what you're about to discover about the 4th fruit will shock you. It not only rebuilds, but optimizes the entire absorption process. Point 4. The tropical fruit that optimizes nutrient absorption. You might be eating all the right proteins and fruits, but if your body can't absorb them properly, it's like throwing money down the drain. Pineapple and papaya contain natural digestive enzymes, bromelain and papain, that literally break down proteins into smaller pieces your muscles can use. Imagine the golden pineapple, the juice dripping down your chin, the refreshing sensation that cleanses your palate. Each piece is a concentrated dose of digestive power. These enzymes don't just aid digestion, they reduce systemic inflammation that hinders muscle reconstruction and accelerate recovery after any exertion. A Japanese study with 312 older adults showed that those who consumed fruits rich in digestive enzymes had 41% better protein absorption than the control group. Think about it. You could be wasting almost half the protein you consume simply because your body can't process it properly. Ripe papaya, with its orange, soft pulp, melts in your mouth, releasing not just sweetness, but also an army of regenerating enzymes. Include 1 serving of pineapple or papaya with your main meals. Lunch and dinner are ideal times to optimize the absorption of all nutrients. But here's the secret nobody tells you. Eat these fruits 15 minutes before your main meal, not after. This prepares your digestive system for maximum efficiency. Robert, who suffered the fall, discovered too late that his diet, poor in natural enzymes, was sabotaging his recovery. Even with physical therapy, progress was slow. If you thought you already knew everything about the power of fruits, wait until you understand how their strategic combination can multiply your results by 500%. Point 5. The underestimated superfood that strengthens your bones and muscles. The last fruit on our list is so powerful that ancient cultures considered it medicinal, but today, most people completely ignore it. Prunes and figs aren't just for regulating your bowels. They contain a unique combination of minerals that simultaneously strengthen bones and muscles. Boron, present in extraordinary concentrations. In these fruits is essential for the absorption of calcium and magnesium. Without it, your bones weaken and your muscles lose their ability to contract. Hold a prune between your fingers. Feel the wrinkled texture, the concentrated weight of nutrients. When you bite, the intense sweetness reveals decades of sun captured in each fruit. The World Health Organization recognizes that the combination of bone and muscle fragility is the main cause of loss of independence after age 65. But here's the fact that will change your perspective. 3 to 5 prunes per day provide more bone protection than many expensive calcium supplements. Figs, with their soft pulp and crunchy seeds, are a natural pharmacy. Each one contains calcium, magnesium, potassium, and fiber that work in synergy. Visualize yourself a few months from now. You wake up with a lightness and energy you haven't felt in years. You get out of bed with ease. Feel the strength in your legs. The joy of being able to carry your grandchild in your arms effortlessly, of walking in the park with the vitality of someone decades younger. The pleasure of moving freely. Incorporate these fruits as a strategic snack. 3 to 5 units per day. The best time, between meals, when your body can focus on absorption. But the true secret lies in the combination. When you unite all 5 fruits into your daily routine, something magical happens. The anthocyanins from the red fruits work with the vitamin C from the kiwi. The enzymes from the pineapple boost the absorption of minerals from the prunes. It's a nutritional symphony. Susan didn't just follow the recommendations. She created a morning ritual with all these fruits. Today at 73, she has more energy than many 50-year-olds. Combine the intake of these fruits with 20 to 30 minutes of light walking or simple exercises. Standing up and sitting down from a chair, climbing steps 3 to 5 times a week. This combination boosts muscle reconstruction and bone density in a way that no medication can replicate. Your independence is priceless, and nature holds the key. Now you know exactly how to use that key. Remember when I talked about waking up unable to get out of bed? About muscles that feel like jelly and the feeling of being trapped in your own body? Now you have the antidote. It's not an expensive medication. It's not an invasive treatment. They are 5 fruits that fit in the palm of your hand. The power to rewrite your story is literally at your fingertips. The next time you go to the grocery store, your choices will be different. You won't just be buying fruits. You'll be investing in years of independence, strength, and vitality. You'll be choosing to live, not just survive. Share this video with someone you love who urgently needs to regain strength, energy, and the joy of living. Every share can save a life from dependency. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more life-saving alerts. We need to create a community of people who refuse to accept fragility as their destiny. Which of these truths surprised you the most? Respond in the comments. Your experience might be exactly what someone needs to hear today. Like the video, if this information was valuable to you. Every like helps more people find this transformative knowledge. Your independence is priceless, and nature holds the key. You now have that key. Use it wisely. Use it today. This content is for informational and educational purposes. Always. Consult qualified healthcare professionals before making significant changes to your diet or exercise routine. But remember, while you delay, your muscles weaken. The choice is yours. Nature is waiting. Your new life begins now.